Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your love forecast for the month of September 2023. I hope all of you are doing well. And if you're watching this in Virgo season, then happy birthday, my dear Virgos. I hope this year brings everything that you've been manifesting, brings you lots of joy and inner peace and calm. Okay, so today I'm going to do a 9 card spread for you, looking at your past, present, future energies when it comes to your romantic love life. So let's look at what are the energies that you recently experienced in the recent past. 3 cards, please. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you have just probably been really busy with work. Maybe you've gotten a new job offer, a new contract, a new role, a promotion, a step up. And I think you were very busy in the months leading up to September. And maybe some of you went on a holiday, took some time out with the Four of Swords. Specifically when it comes to romantic love, some of you have had an offer in love coming in. This could be with somebody that you've already known or somebody brand new. And you're trying to make this work. You've been putting in the effort and you've attracted somebody who puts in the work. And I think this has helped you relax a little bit. Maybe in the past, some of your relationships were very turbulent. This relationship feels very relaxed. I feel like you're sleeping better at night, which is always a good thing, Virgo. Okay, good start. Wow, today's readings honestly have got such a positive element to it. I just did Libra's reading and they had a beautiful reading as well. Let's look at what energies you can expect in the month of September 2023. Page of Pentacles. And did you see how this card is just wanting to come out, which is the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Oh my God, who's coming in to charm you? And the Five of Wands just kind of fell out of the deck, so I will take it. But I'm going to pull one more on the Five of Wands. Ah, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so it definitely wanted to come out. I have a feeling, there is somebody coming towards you with an offer of love. They want to have a conversation. For a lot of you, I think you know this person. So I'm sorry. I mean, I do see new love with that Ace of Pentacles in the recent past, but I think for a lot of you, this is somebody that you know, somebody that you've had this inner conflict about. Maybe they left you feeling like the wounded warrior in love. Maybe it wasn't the most relationships are always work and it's just never roses and rainbows. But I feel like this one really kind of left you feeling stressed out, exhausted, depleted. I have a feeling this person is coming in, or there's a brand new person coming in that's going to help you get past some of that inner conflict that you are still holding on to about a past connection or a past relationship. Let's look at future energies. So this will be towards the end of September, early October that you will experience these future energies. Let's see. We've got the Eight of Wands. Beautiful. Chariot. I love it. Strong travel energy showing up. So I don't know if you're connecting with somebody who lives at a distance. The Lovers. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Virgo, like what a combination of cards. The Chariot, the Lovers, the Eight of Wands. So communication or Cupid's arrows are definitely following you, Virgo, in the month of September, early October. Could be connected with the Gemini, with a Cancerian. I also see Pisces. I don't know. I feel like, yes, this could be, let's pull some clarifiers. This could be new love, but you have a choice coming up when it comes to love. You definitely have something to deliberate and think about towards the end of September, early October. I think the decision could be like, do you want to move on from this person and you want to attract new love, or do you want to have a new cycle with somebody? There's a lot of desire involved in this connection. They're very attracted to you. You're very attracted to them. Let's check on the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands, please. The Ace of Wands. So the Nine of Wands plus the Ace of Wands, the way at least I read it is that it adds up to a 10 of Wands. So you can finally drop the burdens on something. So September is going to be a very liberating month. Let me just start by saying that. I think you're going to get a lot of clarity. You're going to receive some news. We have the beautiful Fool at the bottom of the deck. You will have the opportunity in the month of September to have a brand new beginning. And I think that kind of makes sense because Venus has been retrograding and it's retrograding till about September 3rd. But I would tag on another week or so for that energy to kind of shake out. But I think Venus is all about like pleasure, right? Love, luxury, the finer things in life, our money, our assets. And it's not obviously been at its bestest, and it won't be till September 3rd. But when I say retrograding, I mean it's always an opportunity to reassess, reevaluate, reconsider. where things are going in matters of the heart, because this is a specific romantic love reading. Maybe some of you have taken some time when we saw that Four of Swords in the recent past to really take a step back and think about why things haven't worked out in the past for you. What is it that you're manifesting? What will you do differently so that you can get a different outcome? And something or someone from the past still, like, I think when you think about the connection, maybe this was a really long time ago, but something still bothers you about this with the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands, and it makes you feel like, how could I put myself through that? Like, I think it left you feeling really tired, really wounded. And I'm so sorry, Virgo, if that's your story, but you're having this brand new epiphany, this brand new inspiration, this, I almost feel like I want to say the universe steps in the month of September to help you craft a new narrative on your love story. On your love story, firstly, with yourself, right? And how you show up in partnerships and how you'd like to show up. And if the two are, if the two are in alignment, that's great. But I have a feeling that for a lot of you, you're not happy with the way you've shown up for yourself in the recent past. And you are taking that bold stance to say that I deserve better and I'm going to show up for myself in a certain way that is fair to me, that is fair to the way that I want to show up. And I feel momentum is really picking up. You do have a major victory coming up in love with the Chariot card. It's a duality of the yin and the yang. It's a duality of masculine and feminine energies. The charioteer here, right? They say that, like, the Chariot is static in the traditional tarot, like it's not moving. It's because, like, he is so connected to source, so connected to divine, so connected to, his spirit team and the universe, that his mind is powerful enough to direct this chariot. That's something for you to reflect on in the month of September. I would say definitely towards the end of the month, you're having some major epiphanies about love. And that's when I think there's a choice in love that shows up. Cupid's arrows strike and something changes. Okay, let's look at the Chariot. Let's look at the Chariot. The Lovers, once again. There you go, double confirmation. So, wow, you definitely have some kind of soulmate, significant connection coming in, Virgo. This is beautiful. Let's look at the Lovers. Lovers is Gemini, so I almost said let's look at the Gemini card. The Devil. Okay, this is interesting because, so how we have divine counterparts in the tarot, in the Empress and the Emperor, in the High Priestess and the Hierophant, of course, in the court cards like the King and the Queen of Cups, the King and the Queen of Wands, and so on and so forth. There is something very special about this pair, the Lovers and the Devil. So a lot of tarot readers, or maybe some of them don't, but this is also a divine pair in the tarot, Lovers and the Devil. And there's a reason why I was speaking about the yin and the yang, and I was speaking about the duality of energies. And I'm not surprised that the Devil and the Lovers then showed up, because essentially this is a slight, if you were to reflect on one thing from this reading, Virgo, I would want you to think about this. It's the shadow and the light, okay? In your connections and in your love life, if you're thinking about a specific person when you're watching this reading, they want you to think about what are the things that work for you, what are the things that don't, and how sometimes when we over-index on something, that can also become slightly toxic. So also this is an invitation for you to see, where have you sometimes self-sabotaged a connection? Where have you sometimes not looked at the positive aspects of a connection? Or maybe where have you overlooked slightly toxic traits of a potential partner, or even how you were showing up? And I have a feeling that something ended for you in the recent past, which is that pain that you still hold on to. October, September, early October and September is going to be a great time for you to journal, to think about all of this, to think about the duality, that nothing comes perfect in life, right? How much effort are you willing to put in for this connection or for the next person that you're going to be in a connection with? I think it's a very deep spiritual kind of reading for you today, Virgo. What's the Eight of Wands? I want to know what the Eight of Wands is. Magician, there you go. And that's when you start to manifest judgment. Okay, that's when you start to manifest and take a big decision in your love life. Okay, that's at a very deep spiritual level. At a very tactical level, I do see somebody coming back into your life, like for like one final last push, last cycle. Those are the kind of phrases that are coming into my head. So I don't know if that resonates with you. If it does, I think you can expect to hear from this person in the month of September. I want to pull out a few oracles, and then I'll get you some advice. What do you want Virgo to see when it comes to romantic love in the month of September 2023? Focus on the big picture. Zoom out and focus on the big picture. And this is exactly what the Lovers and the Chariot is trying to ask you as well. Focus on the big picture, right? Take a bird's eye view on your own life. Become the observer of your own life. And when you're journaling, and if that's something that resonates with you, or whatever your modality is, maybe some of you just want to bounce it off with a close friend or somebody in your family. Where have you perhaps, maybe because it was stressful, because it left you feeling like the wounded warrior, you couldn't really focus on the big picture. You got so sucked into the day-to-day. At the bottom of the deck, we have this beautiful, you are what you think. This is a self-empowering kind of month for you, Virgo. And I think if you use this opportunity that the universe is giving you, it can be a game changer month for romantic love for you. You need to think about where your own actions have reflected your own belief system. And if you're okay with the way you've acted, then that's great. But if you want to make some changes, the change has to happen at the belief system level so that your behavior then is coherent with what your beliefs are. So think about that, Virgo. Let's go to the romance angels. What do they have for you for the month of September 2023? I love your reading. I love readings where, this is the power of the tarot, where through this very spiritual and visually amazing tool, you can really get guidance into blind spots, into things that maybe you can't see and you've overlooked, right? Because it takes two to tango. And I'm sure this person that left you feeling like the wounded warrior also has a lot of work to do and also has a lot of thinking and reflection to do. But ultimately, we can only take charge of our own lives and hope that everybody else does the same. And collectively, the world will get better. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I think you're going to feel very different. If you're a viewer right now who's feeling a little bit down and out and not feeling the bestest when it comes to romantic love, I want you to know that by the end of September or even through mid-September, you're going to feel a lot better. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. Maybe for some of you, this was somebody you were married to in the past. And that's why it still hurts. It was a significant connection. Let your friends help you. What did I just say? Maybe you want to bounce it off with a friend. Ask for and accept support from others, or you might meet someone through your friends. And we've got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith, Virgo. The universe got your back. That's what I'm guided to tell you. The universe definitely has your back. You're not alone in this. You're guided by your spirit team. If you believe in signs, I think you should ask for a sign and you shall receive your sign, is what I'm hearing. Let's get you guidance. Final cards for Virgo. Guidance and advice for Virgo for the month of September 2023. Okay, you've got the Three of Swords, right? This is that pain, that sense of loss. The pain is here for you to be able to grow. Challenging situations are always opportunities for growth and opportunities for having a bit of a learning experience. So there's definitely some pain associated here when it comes to romantic love. Let's get you two more. We've got the Five of Swords, and we've got the Seven of Cups. Okay. Some of you maybe have trouble sleeping at night because you think a lot about this ending and you think a lot about what could have been. You're internally very conflicted, and maybe you do talk about this with your friends, because I'm seeing, like somebody sort of talking about a difficult situation with a friend. Your friends are really important for you this month, and you got the Oracle card as well that said, let your friends help and support you. Maybe you dream about what a life with this person could have been like. What your advice and guidance is that, work through all of this. Your pain is there for a reason, to help you have that epiphany about your own behavior, your own belief system. And there are so many possibilities that exist for you in love, Virgo. Because the Seven of Cups for me is a very dreamy, like you can dream the life of your dreams into existence, is how I read the Seven of Cups. So for me, it's like, what a big shift from the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords into the Seven of Cups. Like, open up your heart chakra, work through the feelings, and there's no need to feel the feels basically, and take the time it takes. There's no formula of healing and when you're supposed to feel better, but they want you to know that infinite possibilities exist around you when it comes to love. It's all like, you are what you think, like that card was saying. It's all in your head. And obviously, I'm not trying to discredit your pain or anything or minimize it. Of course not. But if you want to try a new approach to feeling better, maybe zoom out of your life, take a bird's eye view, journal, write down like where perhaps you want to do things differently if you have a new beginning with the same person or with someone else. And I think that can be massively healing for you in the month of September 2023. So I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you connected with this video. If you did, I'd love it if you could hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel. Once again, this is a general reading, so only take the messages that resonated with you. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.